Papa, what did we do wrong? Why are they treating us like this in this village? I'm tired, Papa.
Will you ever marry a coffin maker's daughter? That was the question that scattered Umuoma village every evening. And the answer was always the same. God forbid. It was the insult the whole village used to mock one girl. Until the stranger arrived. Even goats in the village would pause and look around like, who are they talking about again? Of course, everyone knew. They were talking about Nena, the only daughter of Odenigbo, the coffin maker. That morning, Nena walked to the market with her calabash of fresh fruits, hoping to sell small things to support her mother. Her wrapper was neat. Her hair was well plaited. She even wore beads on her waist. But the moment she reached the first stall, Mama Nkechi dragged her son away and whispered loudly, "Chukwudi, move! Don't stand near coffin people." Nena pretended not to hear. She smiled. She greeted people. She arranged her fresh fruits carefully. But her heart, it was pinching her inside. Every man avoided her. Not because she wasn't beautiful, not because she wasn't mannered, but because her father's workshop was filled with coffins. Big ones, small ones, white ones, brown ones, stacked like chairs at a village meeting. As she walked, some men murmured, "She is a good girl, but I cannot go and marry my own funeral. What if her father measures me one day by mistake? What if I sneeze near their house and they say my coffin is ready?" Nena dropped her eyes and kept walking. By the time she reached the palm wine joint, 3 men drinking from a calabash shouted, "Let her pass." If her father greets you too much, it's already a bad sign. The whole place scattered with laughter. Nena's ears burned. Her throat tightened. But she kept her smile. She refused to cry in public. When she reached home, her father, Odenigbo, was sanding a new coffin under the mango tree. Dust covered his shirt. Sweat glistened on his forehead. But when he saw her, he smiled like a child. "My daughter, welcome. Come and hold this wood for me." She held it without speaking. Odenigbo looked at her face and sighed softly. "Nena, who talked today?" She shook her head quickly. "Nobody, Papa." He touched her shoulder, his voice dropping. "One day, a man that is not afraid will find you." She nodded, even though inside she didn't believe it anymore. Later, she went inside to boil yam. She was still cooking when she heard loud footsteps and excited voices outside. "Look! Someone new has entered the village." "Who is that?" They said he's a palm wine tapper from Iheeku. He does not fear anyone. She ignored it. She turned the yam calmly. Then suddenly, knock, knock, knock. She opened the door and saw the tallest, brown-skinned, a very handsome young man she had ever seen. His laugh was loud, his eyes were bright, his smell was fresh palm wine and sunshine. "Good afternoon," he said boldly, smiling at her. Nena froze. Village girls whispered. He greeted her first. The young man stretched his hand confidently. "My name is Ebube, and I heard you sell fresh fruits. I want to buy, or even buy everything." Nena's heart beat fast. Nobody ever spoke to her like that. Before she could talk, Odenigbo stepped out. His smile disappeared instantly, but Ebube kept smiling. Nena stood like a wooden statue. Odenigbo stared at the young man like he was a misplaced spirit. Finally, Odenigbo cleared his throat. "You want to buy what?" Odenigbo asked. "Fresh fruits, sir," Ebube replied. Village people standing behind whispered. He even greeted the coffin maker boldly. "Ah, this man is not scared of death at all." Odenigbo folded his arms. Nena does not sell fruits to every man, he said. Ebube laughed. Ah, Papa, I am not every man. I am special. Nena pressed her lips together, trying not to laugh. Odenigbo looked at him again. Where are you from? Iheku. Ebube replied proudly. What are you doing in Omuama? I came to tap palm wine. They say your palm trees are the tallest and sweetest. Odenigbo raised an eyebrow. So you came here to work? No, sir, Ebube said with a smile. I came here to stay. Stay for what? Odenigbo asked. To start life, to meet new people, to maybe look around a little. He threw a playful glance at Enena. Her heart jumped. Odenigbo noticed it. Do you know who I am? He asked. Ebube nodded like a happy goat. Yes, they said you are Odenigbo, the best coffin maker in 3 villages. I even saw your workshop. Clean woods, fine designs, and very neat. Better than the ones in my village. My brother died last year. Oh yeah! Stop there! Don't mention death here! Somebody shouted. But it is his work, Ebube said innocently. Nena almost laughed. Odenigbo's eyes softened just a little. Not because of the compliment, but because Ebube was the first young man who didn't step back while talking to him. Still, he said, Nena is not looking for anyone. Ebube smiled. No problem, sir. I'm not rushing. Real palm wine takes time. He winked at Nena. Her stomach flipped like frying akara. Before Nena could breathe, Mama Nkem dragged him. Chai! Young man, come, let me show you where to fetch water. Leave Coffin House alone. Ebube laughed, took one last look at Nena, and walked away. The next morning, Nena carried water to the backyard. When she heard footsteps, it was Ebube. He appeared again with 3 calabashes of fresh palm wine. For you, he whispered. She panicked. Ah, go before my father sees you. I am not afraid of him. I only fear one thing. What? She asked, confused. That you may not like me. Her heart melted like hot butter. Before she could speak, Ebube, come here now. It was the chief's messenger. You are wanted at the palace immediately. Ebube's smile vanished. Nena's body froze. Why is the chief calling a stranger? She whispered. Villagers gathered behind her like gossip clouds. Is he a thief? Is he a runaway? Why is the chief calling him? Odenigbo walked to her quietly. My daughter, he said softly. You like this boy, don't you? She looked away. Papa, I don't know. He smiled sadly. I know when my daughter is pretending. Before she could answer, drums suddenly sounded from the palace. Villagers screamed and ran. Something big was happening. Nena and Odenigbo hurried there too. The whole village gathered. Drums echoed. Voices rose. At the palace, Ebube was standing before the chief, looking shy, sweating, scratching his head like a stubborn schoolboy. The chief lifted his staff. The crowd froze. This young man, Ebube, did not come to our village to cause trouble. He came here to start a new life because he saved my younger brother 2 months ago in Iheku village. The whole village gasped. Chief continued, when my brother's canoe capsized, people ran away. But this boy jumped into the water and rescued him. My family owes him gratitude. Ebube looked at the ground. I didn't do it for reward, sir. I just did what was right. The chief smiled. You are a brave young man, and for that reason, you are welcome in Umuoma. You can live here, work here, and marry here. Nena's heart nearly jumped out of her body. The villagers gasped. Someone shouted, marry who? The coffin maker's daughter? The chief barked. And what is wrong with Odenigbo's daughter? The crowd went silent. Odenigbo stepped out, voice shaking. My people, stop punishing my daughter because of my work. My job feeds my home. My job doesn't bring bad luck. Why should she suffer for what I do? For the first time, the village listened. Odenigbo wiped his eyes quietly. If love ever comes her way, he added, I don't want my work to chase it away. Ebube turned to Nena. He stepped in front of her. Nena, from the first moment I saw you, I knew you were special. I don't care about coffins or gossip. I care about you. If you like me even a little, let me stay by your side. Nena's voice almost disappeared. I like you more than a little, the village shouted. Men clapped. Women fanned themselves like village breeze. The chief raised his staff again. Then let it be known the coffin maker's daughter has found love. And from today, nobody must laugh at her again. Odenigbo wiped his eyes and hugged Nena tightly. Ebube bowed to him respectfully. Sir, with your blessing, I want to court your daughter. Odenigbo smiled, truly smiled for the first time in a long time. You have my blessing if you promise not to break her heart. Ebube held Nena's hand. Sir, I promise to carry her heart like egg. The village exploded with laughter. Nena laughed too, a laugh she hadn't felt in years. And for the first time, she believed she truly deserved love. Months later, the whole village gathered inside the palace courtyard for something they never expected to see. Nena's wedding. She walked out wearing a beautiful, colorful outfit. A bright patterned wrapper, a matching blouse, and sparkling beads that made her look like royalty herself. Ebube stood near the king's throne, waiting for her with a calm, proud smile. The chief lifted his staff and said, From today, before the throne and before this whole village, Ebube and Nena are husband and wife. The crowd cheered loudly. Odenigbo wiped his eyes. Nena held Ebube's hand. And for the first time in her life, she didn't feel like the coffin maker's daughter. She felt loved. She felt chosen. She felt honored. And that was how her story changed quietly, beautifully, and forever.